Hello, my angels. So I wanted to share with you all of my Dior hacks so that you can figure out how you want to shop, how to save money, how to get invited to events, and how to get the most free gifts. So let's get into it. So right off the bat, there are 3 ways to shop Dior, right? The first one is Dior.com. Become a loyalty member. It's free. And then whenever you log on, you can purchase things, use promo codes, which you can find on a YouTube channel called Artsy Momsy. I'm going to have her link in the description box. Or Fifi's Corner, which is just like a website that shows all the promo codes. But if you actually want to see the gifts, Artsy Momsy shows you everything, what it looks like, the dimensions. And then sometimes she'll have other promo codes that Fifi doesn't have. So those are 2 ways for you to get promo codes and be able to use those when you're logged in. So you have to sign up for an account. You need to log in, you need to use the promo code, you need to qualify for the promo code because there's a spend limit. So you either have to spend like $100, $150, $175, $200, whatever it says to get that specific code. If you're not spending that much, look for another code that meets that minimum spend that you have, right? Now, with Dior.com, we're going to go Dior.com first, then we're going to do Nordstrom, Macy's, and then we're going to do the boutiques, right? Just so, you can fast forward to whatever part you want. So with the Dior.com, there are different levels. You have your first purchase gift. Usually, once you sign up, don't buy anything. Just wait. Be patient. Wait 2 to 3 days. Just wait. They're going to send you an email with a code for your first purchase. You make your first purchase. It'll probably have like a minimum spend of like $75 or $100 or $125. I don't know. If you decide to spend that much, then you use a promo code. But if you're not going to spend that much, you could still use the promo code. Just use it when you have that much to spend, right? The second gift, this is the hack and the key. They have a second gift purchase. Go on YouTube, look for second purchase, and then I sort it usually by like the last month to see what the gift is. So you can filter it on the top right after you search the field Dior second gift or Dior.com second gift or loyalty second gift, like whatever those terms are. Then I filter it to the last videos that were filmed in the last month to see what that second gift is, right? And I want to see if I like it or not. Because what happens is if you make that second purchase and you do not use a promo code, they will send you a second gift for free. And sometimes it's amazing and sometimes you're like, I don't want it. And if you don't want it, then use a promo code, right? But you're not going to get the gift. It's either or. Either you don't use a promo code and you get the gift, or you use a promo code and you don't get the gift. So I want to find out what the gift is before I make that decision. And it also depends on like the minimum spend as well. I don't know if there's a minimum spend for the second gift. I know some people have called in because they didn't send it automatically. Usually after you make your second purchase, they wait because they have to process it through the system. Make sure you didn't use a promo code, and then they send you an email letting you know that you have that second gift in your account, which means you log on to Dior.com, you click on the account page, and it's there. You can add it to your cart, or they send it to you. It's weird. It's been different for everybody. So if they just automatically send it to you, you're good to go. You don't have to do anything. It's just going to show up at your door. You're going to be like, oh my God, I got something from Dior. I'm so excited. I love this, right? Or you have to call them and be like, hey, quick question. I made my second gift purchase, but I didn't get the second gift. Can you please send it? And then they'll send it. All right. I know there's a little bit of footwork with that one. But usually whenever there's a gift, it's in your account. You just have to add it to your bag. And sometimes they just ship it for free as is. And sometimes you have to buy something for it, to get it. So just letting you guys know in advance. That's the second gift. With the second gift, the second purchase, not second gift. With the second purchase, you become a pearl, right? And there's no benefits to being a pearl. And then you become a silver. So there's different spend minimums. I'm not going to tell you what they are because they might change again. I don't know. But I'm not talking about that. This video is all about hacks, right? So when you become a silver, they have a silver gift. And when you hit that silver status, you don't get the gift in that purchase. You get it after you make the purchase. That makes you qualify for silver. So don't worry if like you hit the dollar amount and you're like, I didn't get the gift. Wait, the system has to process it. make sure that you didn't cancel the order or anything like that. Then they add it to your account. Then they'll send you an email like, hey, you can now claim your gift. You're a silver member. You go into your account and it'll be there. And usually it's added to your bag, but sometimes you have to add it to your bag. Now, the key with these gifts, once you start at silver, is you have 90 days, whether you're silver, gold, or platinum, to claim that gift. Sometimes you don't like the gift, and that's okay. Wait, because every few months they change the gifts. And there have been so many times that I'm like, I really don't like this gift. And I waited till like 5 days before that 90-day mark hit, and then they changed the gift, and I was like, yes! And I ended up getting like the vanity train or brushes or something that I wanted. You know what I mean? I was so excited, and I still get excited about, like, I'm looking at the gifts right now. You know, like, I'm just so excited when you get what you want. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's worth waiting. Sometimes it's not worth waiting. For example, the summer gifts. This year they gave out a summer gift, and there was 4 days, 4 gifts. You didn't know what they were going to be. You had to claim it that day if supplies lasted. So I claimed it on the very first day. The moment I got the email, I was like, oh, boo, and I claimed it. And then I was like, oh man, I just saw the email that there's going to be 3 other days. I bet you they're going to get better, but they didn't. The best day was day 1. So I got lucky with that one. And the same thing with the snow globes. For the Christmas holiday gifts, they usually have a main gift that they're advertising, and then when they run out of supplies, then they give you an alternative gift. We just learned last year that the main gift was the best gift. I was hoping for the alternative gift because I heard through the grapevine that it was going to be a Dior Privé sample kit. And I was like, I like that better than the snow globe. I'm not going to do anything with the snow globe. But then it ended up being like a little soap. It was like this big, a little liquid soap and a little tiny candle. And everybody was disappointed with the holiday gift that year, because the year before it was a $500 bottle of cream, of a serum. And it's like, how do you go from a $500 bottle of a serum to a little tiny soap and candle that, like, everybody was disappointed. Nobody was happy with it. Nobody, not one person. No, they lied if they said they were. Nobody liked it. They didn't. And that's just alleged, not rooted in truth or fact. Just what I saw in every single video that I watched. Just saying. If you want the truth, you come here. I suggest you subscribe, but don't hit the notification button, because I post videos like every 2 to 3 days and they are so unrelated, you're going to get annoyed. Don't hit the notification button. Just subscribe. So you know that hack now, right? So you sign up, make your first purchase. You can use a promo code if you have one, or wait. They usually have one called like Welcome You or whatever, and then you can use that later on if you don't want to use it right away. Or if there's like a really cool promo code and you're like, I don't really care about the welcome gift promo code, then use that promo code on your first purchase. Second purchase, find out what the gift is, and then decide whether or not you want to use a promo code or you don't want to use a promo code because you want that second gift. Then you become a pearl. Then you become a silver. You get that gift. Nothing special happens after that. Then you become a gold. Now, when you become a gold, you get 1 deluxe sample and 2 little mini samples when you place an order. And if you place 2 or like $100 order, then you get 2 mini deluxe samples and the 2 little mini gifts. So there's benefits to that. Plus, now you qualify for a birthday gift. So I like to make sure that I qualify for, because you also get a platinum birthday gift. So I like to separate them. Okay. What I like to do is I like to make sure I qualify for gold right before my birthday. And then I get the gold birthday gift. And then between that day and my next birthday, I qualify for platinum. So then I get the platinum birthday gift. So now I'm getting 2 birthday gifts within a year. Wait. With the gold gift, you get the gold welcome gift, then you get the gold birthday gift. That's pretty much it. And then, the little bonuses and the extra kind of the mini deluxe, and then the 2 little samples. With the with the platinum membership, you get not only just the birthday gift, you get the summer gift, you get the holiday gift. So you're getting 4, because you're getting the welcome gift, your birthday gift, the summer gift, and the holiday gift, which is usually like the Christmas gift. That's 4 extra gifts as a platinum. Now that's great, right? So you think like, oh, I'm going to be platinum again. No, don't. This is what happens. If you stay platinum, you become platinum, and then you qualify for platinum again, because they're always going to tell you like, you need this amount to maintain platinum membership. It's a trick. It's a trap. Don't listen to them. There's no benefit Maybe they're going to change the program. I hope they do. Where like, if you become a platinum again, they'll send you all for gifts. They don't. If you become a platinum again, if you maintain your platinum membership, all they do is send you the new welcome gift, and then you get the 3 gifts again. But if you let it expire, and then you start the journey all over again, you get to qualify for all those gifts again. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's a lot more fun, because every year you're like, oh man, I wish I was a silver so I can qualify for that gift, you know? So it's me, my mother, my sister. We have 3 accounts, right? We each have an account. And our birthdays are different times throughout the year. So it's beneficial, because if one of us doesn't like the gift, but the other one does, we still claim it. We give it to whoever wants it. You know, so we kind of just swap the gifts depending on what's going on. And again, if you don't like it, just wait the 90 days, because whether it's your birthday or your qualifying gift, you have 90 days to claim it. And it may disappear from your account. Don't worry, keep a calendar and set an alarm on your phone. I've done this. But make sure to claim that gift. And then you call in and you say, hey, I haven't claimed my birthday gift yet. I'm near the 90-day mark. Can I please claim it? And then they'll manually send it to you. Same thing with the holiday gift. Same thing with all the gifts except for the summer gift, because the summer gift you have to claim right away. If you don't claim it, then you don't get it. Somebody told me they had a backup gift for the people that didn't claim anything. I don't know how true that is, because I never met anyone who got it, but like they were saying that online. But sometimes when I watch videos, I don't know if it's the UK or the US that they're talking about. So just letting you know. But they do have that option only for the summer gift. And again, I think it's up to that 90-day mark. But everything else, you kind of have to put it in your cart and then check out. Okay. Now with the platinum gift for the holidays, if you really like that first gift, you got to get it the first day. Like when that email comes out, you better go online and claim it immediately, because sometimes that backup gift is not worthy. It's just not worth it, if that makes sense. I can't explain it. I tried. So then now we continue. So that's Dior.com. And with Dior.com, if you buy 8 items or 10 items, whatever it is, then you're going to get everything in one order, one box. You can only use one promo code. So what me, my mom, and my sister do is we break up the orders depending on, you know, who needs to qualify for the next amount. So I might, if I'm a platinum and I'm spending less than $100, because usually you need to spend $100 to qualify for one of the VIP codes, you know, the promo codes, then I will place the order in my platinum account, or whichever one of us has a platinum account, because you're going to get 2 mini deluxes and you're going to get 2 minis. So right off the bat, you're going to get 4 gifts just for placing a $35 order, right? And then we place as many orders as we can. So if we need to buy 3 things and it's going to, or 2 things and it's going to be under $100, we'll place 2 orders so we can get 4 gifts with each order, right? If we're gold, then we do the same thing with the gold. You'll get the 1 mini deluxe plus the 2, if that makes sense. Now, if you're spending more than $100, you have the benefit of a gift with purchase. Now, the key with the gift with purchase is you just have to spend that amount and then you automatically get the gift. Plus, you can use a promo code and get those free gifts. Plus, depending on what tier you're at, you get the 2 little samples or an additional mini or 2 mini deluxes, and whether you're a gold or you're a platinum. So you're getting a bunch of free gifts depending on the tier that you're at when they have a gift with purchase, which is just based on how much you spend, plus the promo code, plus the other gifts. So those are the best. That's what I wait for. I stop shopping just because something comes out. I don't care about the launches. Unless there's a really cute free gift with a launch, I don't care about the launches. I will wait. I've learned I buy 4 times a year. Starting in October, but sometimes I have to wait till November or December because they have better gift with purchases the closer you get to Christmas, right? Because if you buy something in September or August, when October comes, they're going to have these special like VIP packages. You know, they have the special holiday sets, and then it's like, oh man, I should have waited just a few more days and I would have got the special packaging. You know, I would have got these gift sets, and I just wait. So I don't really shop in August or September at all anymore. I've learned I wait till October. October they launch the gift sets. Sometimes they launch at the end of September, but not really. October. And then the real good gift with purchases are usually like mid-October to the beginning of December. That's the best gift with purchases. So I'm waiting because last year they gave away a candle when you spent $300. And I'm like, I should have, and I did spend it, but I spent it like a week before that. And I was like, oh man, I don't have anything else to buy. And I'm like, I have purchased things just to get the free gifts because some of these gifts were awesome, but I didn't care to purchase $300 to get a candle when the candle's only $100. And so I was like, no, it wasn't worth it for me. But this year I'm going to wait because if they are giving a candle away again, I want it. I want it. I want it. You know what I mean? So I already know what I want to buy. So if that gift with purchase opportunity comes up again, I'm going to spend what I need to buy. I'm not going to buy more than what I need to buy. I've already been down that road. We all go through this like journey. And then I'm going to buy what I need to buy. I'm going to get my gift with purchase. Hopefully there's a really good promo code. If you're looking for a good promo code, I mentioned it before, I think, you can go to Artsy Momsy. I know it's weird. Artsy, Artsy, Momsy, Momsy. She's on YouTube. And then fifiscorner.com is just a website. And then you have to like scroll down to where it says Dior. And every month on the first of the month, she'll post all the promo codes. So you can go look there. But I like watching Artsy Momsy's video because she will show you in Canada and the US and sometimes the UK what the promo codes are. So she covers everything. Fifi just covers US, right? And she actually shows you the items. And if she doesn't have it, she'll show you a snippet from somebody else's video. So you can actually see it. So, if you're visual and you really want to see what it looks like when somebody's holding it, how big it really is versus what's in the picture, then I like watching her videos. And she posts videos every month. So she's really awesome, like a few times a month. So I love watching her channel, and I'll have the links for both of them in the box. So that's Dior.com. So now this is where you learn the real deal. If you're frugal and you're like, I don't care about these gifts. Like I've already received every type of mini I can get. I've been on Dior forever. I want something different. Then you want to go to Dior.com. Then you want to go to word vomit. You want to go to Nordstrom or Macy's. And if you have a Nordstrom or Macy's card, to me, it's the most beneficial because you'll also earn points and get cash back. So they have sales throughout the year and you get 15% off of the regular full price Dior items. You can buy the same ones at 15% off. Plus, earn cash back if you have the card. Plus, the SA gives you special gifts that they might only have specifically at that store. Or if you wanted to try like a specific perfume, but Dior.com isn't giving it as a free gift, you can ask your SA, which is your sales assistant, at Nordstrom. I recommend Ellie on the 57th Street and 5th Avenue location of Nordstrom, or 57th Street and Broadway, I think it is. Sorry, the flagship one, 57th and Broadway. Her name is Ellie. She's at the Dior counter. There's 2 Ellies on the whole floor because they have like all these different counters. You want to ask for Ellie at Dior. She will hook you up. She learns your patterns. She knows what kind of makeup you like if you buy it from her, what perfumes you like. So she'll start sending you samples of things that she thinks you might like because you will like it. I have spent more money than I ever needed to spend because she knows me so well that she'll send me a sample and I'm like, just charge my account. I want it. I need just send it. But I only buy them during the 15% off sales. You know what I mean? And then I ask her to get the free gift from that counter. So if I'm buying something from Prada or whatever counter, I'm like, get the free samples from there too. And then send me this one from Dior because I want to try this one. And I do buy bottles. Like I bought this one and this one, the Toba Color and the Sakura. Very different profiles. This is very like strong. It's like tobacco-y. It's very different. And this is very soft, floral, light, beautiful and clean. The guy that I'm dating loves this one. And I like this one. But the cool thing is when you go to Nordstrom, I don't know if Macy's does this because I'm not a Macy's member. My mom is, but I don't do that. They painted them. They had like a painting person that day. So I bought them and I got the bottles painted. So I was really excited. And I know that sometimes they do this at the boutiques. So you have to become friends with people at the boutiques. And there are only a few boutiques throughout the country. Luckily in New York, we have 2. We have the one in Soho, and then we have the one on 57th Street. So you can, I don't know anybody at the 57th Street location. I really only ever go to the Soho location, but I became such good friends with them that they'll let me know. They text me whenever they're having an event, and you can get invited to special VIP events, both from Nordstrom. Again, I'm not familiar with Macy's, so Macy's might do this as well, but I'm not quoting that because I don't know the Macy's structure. but Nordstrom has a lot of events that they invite you to. The reason I love my SA, she invites me to all of the Dior events, so I get to choose if I want to go or not, depending on what they're promoting. I'll be like, yeah, I'll go, or I'm not going to go because I don't want to buy that product, or I'm not interested in it. You don't have to buy anything, but it's kind of like customary that you buy something, you know? So I do try to buy, you know, something when I go to these events, and they have like free hors d'oeuvres and free drinks and special VIP gifts if you buy a certain amount. So that's why I usually wait for those events. When I buy a bottle, I buy it that day at the event. And then if they're not doing anything special, like they usually are though, like painting your bottle, or they have different things that they do, right? If they're not doing it, then I ask her to hold the bottle for me. And I'm like, when's the next time the painter's coming? And she'll hold the bottle. I purchase it that day, right? I get the discount if there's a discount. And then she'll hold it. She'll have the bottle painted, and then she'll send it to me with free samples and stuff like that. So that's why I love having a relationship. And she'll invite me to other events. So if she knows that I like a particular brand and they're having a Charlotte Tilbury event or a Prada event, or, you know, she'll talk to them and see if she can invite me. And then, you know, they invite me to the event. So it's really nice because you get to try different things. I know they have a beauty trend event at Nordstrom every October and March, and she invites me every single year. And she sends me the link, and then I write that she referred me. And it's $25 to go to the event, but they give you a bag full of samples, like a bunch of samples, like at least 10 to 15 samples of things to try that's coming out now, like new this season. Plus you get a $25 gift card because they're assuming that you're going to make a purchase that day. So they give you back your $25 that you spent plus a bag of samples, and they hope that whatever it is that they're promoting, you're going to use that $25 to purchase something. So I always buy something at the beauty trend event. So that's another way that you can build a relationship with your SA. You're getting 15% off. You're getting cash back. You're getting samples that you want. And if you're done with Dior, you can be like, can you get me a sample from Prada? Can you get me a sample from Parfums and Mall? Can you get me a sample from Le Labo? I want to try the new Tom Ford perfume. You know what I mean? And you can go ahead and your SA will hook you up. My mom, she sends me a video of what she wants. And then I buy it for her. And then she doesn't like it. And then we have to return it. So I always ask my SA, can you send me a sample for my mom? And that's all I have to say because she knows. She's like, I got you. And then if my mom likes it, I buy it. And if she doesn't like it, then I don't buy it. And I'm not out a couple of $100, right? So that's another way to work with an SA at the Nordstrom and Macy's counters. Now, when you go to the boutiques, honestly, the only benefit of going to a boutique, well, there's two. One, if you spend a lot of money, you get VIP gifts that they don't give to anybody. Not on Dior.com, not on Nordstrom, no. Trish from YouTube. You can put Trish Dior, and you're going to see she's like this Vietnamese girl. She goes to all the Dior shops all over the world. She is like Dior everything, right? She made a video that if you spend $5,000 right now in 2025 at the boutique, they give you a bunch of free samples, but they give you the yoga mat. I didn't even know they had a yoga mat because I'm always looking at her videos. I'm like, how does she get this stuff? It's because she's buying them directly from the boutique. They gave her a yoga mat and then 2 yoga blocks that had the Trois de J pattern. It was stunning. And I was like, I wish I had $5,000 to spend, but I'm not made of money like that. But one day, because now I know, because you need to know, right? To make the right choice for you. When I'm going to make a big purchase, I'm going to get it from the boutique, and I'm going to see like what VIP gifts they have and how much I have to spend to get that VIP gift. And then you build a relationship with them that way. Plus, they invite you to special Dior events that Nordstrom doesn't even have access to. Like, there's special Dior events, and you get invited to these events if you're spending good money. You know what I mean? Like a decent amount of money. They usually have champagne and drinks, hors d'oeuvres, and things like that. Plus, they're highlighting something. Sometimes there's a free gift with your purchase that's exclusive to just them. So I highly recommend building a relationship, if you can, with a boutique and a sales assistant there, with either a Nordstrom or a Macy's, depending on which one is closest to you. And if you want to get the card, you don't have to get the card. I don't want you to go in debt. I don't want anyone to get into a financial mess, pay off the card at the end of the month. Like, I'm not, just be careful. You know what I mean? But it makes sense to me. I pay the card off at the end of the month because I was already intending on making that purchase. I just wanted to get 15% off. I wanted to get the samples that I wanted because I didn't like the samples that Dior.com had at the time. So I'm like, let me just get it from Nordstrom because I get to pick the samples I want. She'll send me the deluxe minis that I want. If I, if it's a good purchase, I get 15% off. So it's like there was really no good promo code at the time. There was no good gift with purchase on Dior.com. I really wanted that particular item at that particular time because it was a gift or just because I wanted it because I ran out. And I didn't want to wait for it. Then I'll go to Nordstrom and I'll buy it from my SA because that's the benefit of that. Plus you're building a relationship to get invited to different events. And then with the boutiques, they're beneficial because you get those special VIP gifts and because sometimes they have access to things separately that are not available online. For example, the caps. In order to get this cap, you can only get it at Dior.com or at a boutique. I don't know if Nordstrom has this. You have to buy a bottle to choose, and then you get to choose the cap you want. But you have to buy the bottle. At the boutique, I could just go in and buy the cap. So sometimes I'll call, be like, do you have the cap? I'm going there. Please hold it for me. They don't generally hold things, but on occasion they've held something. I was like, look, I'm working right now. I really want it. Can you just hold me this one piece? You know I will be there. And they know I will. I always show up when I say I'm going to do it. And then I go, I show up, I buy it. I'm like, I got to go. I'm double parked. I'm always double parked. And then, and then I run out and I have my item, right? And it's always something that's sold out online, but they have it at the boutique. Also at the boutique last year, they had the snow globes when they ran out online. So they actually reached out to me and they were like, hey, do you want a snow globe? We still got them. So you want to make friends with the people at the boutique because sometimes you'll get those VIP gifts and you'll get those special gifts that were online but are no longer available. Well, they have them at the boutiques. Okay. So those are the hacks of, like when you're making a purchase, I strategically plan, okay, I need to make a purchase right now. What's the best benefit? Should I go to the boutique and buy it? The answer is usually no. I only go to the boutique when I want an individual item that I can't get separately because it's like you have to buy it like that. Or they sold out online. I check if the boutique has it. Of course they do. And then I go to the boutique. And then like now they have the $1,000. I want it so bad, but I can't. I have to pay my car insurance. They have that $1,000 carousel, the circus theme. I love it. I want that more than anything. Like if you all want to chip in and buy it from me, I would cry. I would cry because I want it so bad. And then they have the $8,000 advent calendar. Then you get the free yoga mat, I'm sure, and something else. But those are all full sizes. But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just buy the ones that I want. Like I have to talk myself out of it because I'm like, I really want it. I can't afford it. I probably one day I will. Let's not speak that into the world. But right now, today, no. Not even close. So, then I'll go to the boutique for those things because I want to pick it up. I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to make sure I want it because these are high ticket purchases. Same thing. There's some really beautiful things on Dior.com, but you want to see it, feel it, touch it, go to the boutique. You can see it, feel it, touch it, really make the decision of whether or not you want to spend that much money. Like I really want the little trunk that holds 3 of the perfumes. That's like $3,000-$4,000, but you can also wear it as a little pocketbook. It's stunning. I can't do that right now. Maybe next year for my birthday. You know what I mean? So those are the things that I'm like saving for and I really, really want, but I would get them at the boutique. I wouldn't order them at Dior.com because at the boutique, they're going to give me those special VIP gifts that Dior.com isn't going to give me. Does that make sense? Whereas if I just need something and it's under $100 and I'm not spending a lot of money, I'll get it from one of our accounts, me and my mom or my sister. Which one has a platinum account? Okay, I'm going to order it from that account. I'm going to get the 2 free deluxes and the 2 free minis. So no matter what, at least I'm getting 4 mini free, 4 gifts for less than $100, right? And we work it that way. And if I'm placing an order that's over $100, I have to decide, is the promo code worth it on Dior.com? Like, is it a good promo code? Is it worth it? Is it worth the free gifts? And if it isn't, then I go to Nordstrom and I'm like, is it 15% off? And if not, I wait for the 15% off sale. I buy it at Nordstrom. I ask her for the free gifts I want. They don't have to be from Dior.com. They can be from any of the counters. She'll send that with my order and I saved 15% and I got the samples that I wanted and I'm at peace. So again, I use each account depending on what I need. If Dior.com has a super awesome gift with purchase and a crazy cool promo code with a really cool gift, I'm buying it from Dior.com no matter what, because it's an exclusive. I'm not going to get it anywhere else. I want it, right? So that's how I do my shopping. Those are my hacks. I hope they helped. And again, you decide if you want to maintain your platinum status or you want to let it expire. Another thing that I forgot to mention is, like, let's say you're a platinum, right? And it's about to expire and you've spent a certain dollar amount over what it took you to qualify for platinum. So these are just random numbers. Let's say it costs $1,600. Random numbers. These are not real numbers. Don't quote me on this. $1,600 to be platinum. But by the time your account expires, you had spent $1,932. And you need $300 to be a silver, right? $300 to qualify for silver. When your platinum account expires, you have $1,900. They deduct the $1,600, and now you're left with a balance of $300 or $332, whatever I said, right? Whatever that balance is above what it costs you to become a platinum, that's what you start as, right? So you didn't maintain your platinum. It expired. Now you have $300 credit in your account. And if that's what it costs to be a silver, now you're a silver. You don't have to go through pearl. You don't get the second gift. You're automatically a silver. If you had $500 or $600 over what it costs to qualify to be a platinum, and that expires, you start off as a gold. Then you skip silver. So then you can only qualify for the gold gift. Does that make sense? So what I try to do is, on whatever platinum account we have, we'll make little purchases up until like silver or gold, and then we stop using that account. Because when it expires, at least we'll start off as a silver or a gold, right? And then we start working on the other two accounts to build them up, depending on whether or not the gift is worthy. Like if it's worth it to be a silver because the gift is awesome, or a gold, then we're going to start purchasing things on that as a family. Like my sister needs something, she'll buy it from there. So we work together as a family to qualify for these things, but also to get the best benefits of that particular tier or level, if that makes sense. So every year we're always at a different level, so we get to try it. Because everyone's always asking me, like, how do you have all of these gifts all year round? And I'm like, because they're not mine. Like, that's my sister's gift, but I'm unboxing it. Like, she allows me to unbox it because it's a video, she knows I do this. And then I give it to my sister when we're done. You know what I mean? But at least you get to see it in person and I can make the video. Or sometimes it's my mother's gift, or sometimes it's my gift, So that's how I'm able to make all these videos, because we each have our own account, but they allow me to do the unboxings, and then we help each other kind of get to the level, because, we spend so much money, we might as well work in a smart, more effective way, right? But that's what I have for you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if this helped. Again, hit that thumbs up if it did help. And if you really could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Don't hit the notification button. Don't say I didn't tell you, I told you. Just don't hit the notification button. You're not gonna, no, just subscribe. All right, you guys, until next time. Mwah. Bye.